Hi Gemini, I'm here to do a reading on the current energy for you, and I'm just going to kind of let what falls fall and let us know what Spirit wants you to know. I am trying to kind of call in something that's, for your career, your love, your family, your happiness, and so that's what we're going to be calling in. So I would like to start this reading off with, may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they want to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right, and I am going to cleanse the energy with our bells. So if you have earbuds, you might want to turn it down a second. So here we go. Let's call in some positive energy and cleanse out all the energy that is no longer serving us. Thank you. One more time. I think I feel like I want to do it one more time. All right. Thank you. All right. And I want to say a couple things. This is a timeless energy reading. So when you see this energy, or when you see this reading is when you're meant to see this reading. And because, y'all didn't see a big piece of ice just slid off my roof and landed right outside my eye, caught my eye. So what am I saying? Oh, that energy, time is relative. Time is always at this, time is irrelevant. So when you see this is when you're meant to see it. And if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome. I'm sure that you would, can't wait to know about your Gemini. So anyways, and what else? I don't know. Let's get into it. Thanks. Okay, I want to do the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to see kind of where the map is heading. Okay, what does Gemini need to know right now? What can help them guide their path? Thank you. We got two. Wonderful. We've got movement and making a choice. Those two go along with each other very, very well. So we have two doors, as you can see. One cobblestone type walkway that leads to two green, mossy, feels very fruitful paths. One looks to be like a cold, snowy door on the right, and on the left it looks to be like springtime. You know what I just heard is the Groundhog Day. Because the Groundhog Day, that's the whole point, right? The little groundhog gets up and looks to see if he can find a shadow or not to tell if there's going to be more winter or if spring's coming sooner. Interesting. So there must be something regarding like something coming earlier than what like you're hoping that it'll come earlier, or some people really want to keep with the winter. So that's however it looks in your life. But there is something about something coming, you're seeing something that is going to either prolong the situation or stop a situation and therefore call in something newer. All right, and we've got movement. There's going to be actual movement. I feel like with this card, it means like, because there's a balloon up there. It's like a high, what is that balloon? Hot air balloon. And they don't stay stationary in the sky, right? Once they're up, they're going. So this is like actual movement. I do want to read this though, because that sounds very intriguing. All right, 28 and 30. I'll read 30 first, I guess. even though the 28 is what I really want to read. Making a choice, number 30. You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. That movement. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. And movement. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is the time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let go and move forward. What I love about this is that it's specific. This is the card we're reading, okay? Not the one with the two doors. And it says, this movement card said, no matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. That's pretty interesting that we got two cards that both are interchangeable. They're like one, they were meant to go together. Wow. So you have a choice right now, and sounds like what it was saying is that don't be afraid. You're going to have to take a couple steps toward that door to see if it feels good intuitively. So don't feel like it's you can't take a step right now. You have to take a step. That's what Spirit's telling you. But ask Spirit for signs. Let me get some water. Hold on. All right. And I will say this. You're going to hear these beeps in my background. It's probably going to bother some of you, and I apologize for that. I have done my best going through this house and removing what that sounds like to me is the smoke alarms needing a new battery. I have removed all but one smoke alarm in my house, and that one is in my office where we used to do our readings, and I sat in there for 5 minutes earlier and another time earlier for 10, and that smoke alarm is not the one that's beeping. There's no more smoke alarms in this house. So when you hear this beep, it's coming from somewhere in this house. Very unexplainable. I have no idea where it's coming from. I don't know how to stop it. So when you hear this during this reading and it maybe goes off, just know that's a sign for whatever just was said, whatever was in your mind, whatever, it was a sign. So, okay, I want to build upon this because this is really beautiful, because this is probably why you're here, is because you have a question about this choice that you have to make. Okay, this is the Chakra In2it Oracle. Okay, well, we got 3 out. Okay, we got number 14, money. It's got some koi fish, and it's all about, it says finances, power, generosity, and abundance. And this card is, as crazy as it sounds, I got it for myself earlier today. And it's all about this reciprocal energy. What you put out, you get back. So if you're questioning the situation, which door to go into, maybe take a look at it that way, in the sense of, well, what would I like to give my energy to? Because I know the energy I'm going to get back is going to be even more powerful. It's going to be more like fulfilled energy. And also, if it has something to do with your finances, that's a sign. Okay, and then we got divine consciousness. And it says interconnection, expansion, oneness, light. And then emotions, feelings, expression, moods, balance. I want to read this card because that looks very interesting. That is a pretty, oh, and it's number 11. Okay, actually, I'm going to read this first. I just went by and it had this really good, like, statement. It was from money, number 14. Give and receive abundantly. Honor your divine worthiness to be prosperous in all ways. What I heard also from that is expect that both of these doors will be abundant. Expect that. Whichever decision you have on both ways, just look at them as both of them could be the perfect way. And then that way you're putting that energy out that you expect only the best. And then when you start taking some steps toward each one of those doors, you're going to really open your spiritual soul up to your intuition to know what genuinely will be the best outcome. They're both going to be great. But, what I heard also was that, sometimes both are great, but one might last a little longer. Or again, be more fulfilling. Okay, divine consciousness. Awaken to the pure and infinite source deep within you and live from that space. You are that which you seek and so much more. I love it. Whew. Okay, 11. All right, it says emotions. Become aware of the vast range of emotions within you. Acknowledge your true feelings and express the energy of your heart. I told you, you have to just acknowledge that whatever, it's, I don't know, it just really feels like you're going to have to really connect to your high priestess energy of just that inner knowing. And you're going to really, really, really have to tap into your emotions, your heart center, and intuitively understand what feels really good. Okay. Actually, you know what? I really want to get... Ooh. These cards are so hard to shuffle. Okay. What can Gemini know at this point? 3 of Swords. So something that was painful. I mean, we've got, look at that little spider down there. It's like a black widow. But I will say this, 3 of Swords here. It's what I hear is there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. But no. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So you are going to have to decipher between all of this to find out what is the good out of the situation. In a heartbreak, there's still always a good part of it. Whether that's you looking at the fact that this, and usually that means, it's just that heartbreak. It hurts, something that hurts. But it's a situation or a relationship that really usually is the baseline of this hurt. So the way you actually get through that is by seeing that it happens. And to find whatever that one sort of truth is out of it, the goodness out of it, and go forward with that. Because you can't hold on to this heartbreak forever. Whatever hurts your heart right now, you cannot hold on to it forever. So you have to heal yourself. And by doing that, you have to look at the good at whatever the situation brought you. Every situation brings goodness. We got the Knight of Cups. That is, what am I hearing? If this is a love situation, it really honestly feels just like just enjoy the fact that you had this person share themselves with you. Even if it was for a little bit of time. And if it has something to do with money, you're going to have to move forward with your heart-based energy going forward through. Like if this was a partner that did something that wasn't, that kind of causes strife between the two, you're going to have to work through it with a heart center. Please clarify, Spirit. One more card. Okay, I guess this is it. 6 of coin, reciprocity. I said that wrong either, but I think you get my point. I don't know why I'm getting fumbled on it right now. Mercury is supposed to go direct today at I think 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, here we go. Please clarify. Again, it's the reciprocity where it's like giving and taking. That's what this Power card was. Just know that if this was a relationship on some level, that you're really having to see maybe if you continue further or if you don't and you stay, then you really have to see with real truth and clarity what they have to offer and what you're willing to offer them. Because sometimes you realize when you're really deep diving on stuff, you're just like, I'm not really willing to do any more than what I'm willing to do right now. And if you realize that that person deserves more or they're expecting more, then you kind of just have to roll, keep rolling, We've got Mercury and light bulb. And isn't that hilarious how I was just talking about Mercury going direct? Mercury going direct today is going to obviously bring some illumination, some clarity, some enlightenment. You're going to see something today regarding communication, your thoughts, manifesting. Let's hope something manifests like this. Okay, we've got hummingbird, which is your spirits, your spirit team. Ask them for signs, but also be in the present moment. You cannot look back. You cannot look forward too far. You literally only look forward to your next step. That's all you really should be looking forward. But present moment is where you reside. Okay, and we've got element of fire and child. Something unexpected, something oh, both of these cards are spontaneous. Brand new, spontaneous, passionate, and inspiration, and being excited. Also, it looks like it could be a brand new creative project that you're passionate about. And whatever it is, it gives you pleasure, so it will give others pleasure. Know that. Anything else we can know? And we got fishes again, the resources, something going on where you are feeling abundant. You're spiritually led and this will be prosperous. But it also says sorrow But understand that sorrow, crisis, emotional loss, still, no matter what, brings you prosperity after you've healed it. You know, I keep wanting to hear, when one door closes, another one opens. You got to just keep with that mindset. And then it says middle of the season, purpose-driven, secure, confident, stubborn, bold, brave, reliable, conservative, fixed sign. You could be dealing with a fixed zodiac sign, but I think it really just, what I hear is get it done, bold and brave. This woman in this picture is you can't see it, but I can. But she is standing on she's a ballet dancer, and she's standing on her tiptoes. She's just poised right there. That takes massive determination and strength and that boldness to just conquer that ballet step or ballet form. She conquered it. I love it. Okay, anything else? I want to end with this. What lastly can we know, Spirit? Did that come? Did something come? No. Actually, I'm wondering if this is even the right deck. Doesn't feel like it. One more time and then I'll move on. Yeah, no, sorry. Okay, let's see. What else? What other deck do you want me to pull? What do you want me to pull? Okay, this one. These are love messages, but it's wild heart declarations, but this can be whether this is for, you know, from your higher self to you, or it can be a outside party to you. What does Gemini need to know right now? Spirit says to use this because of the fact that it was the Three of Swords energy. It says, I've been looking at places for us to live. Well, that goes along the line of the finances and the giving and taking, where it's like, I mean, if you're planning on living with someone, then there's a lot of reciprocation needed in that. One more. I've purged and cried about you and how I let us down. So that for sure is, you know, that Three of Swords. That Three of Swords energy where it's heartbreak. Garden. And the albatross. When I heard it, I just heard they want to keep growing. They want to keep growing. But I also heard there's something that they're sorry about regarding something that they did at a party, during some event, on a date. And it also clearly says playing the field. So, it sounds like you do have a choice to make here. But I know, Spirit knows, if you go here, and try to heal this, and then start working, moving through all your choices through intuition and asking for signs and living with a heart-centered movement, then you will make the right choice. But again, don't be afraid. It did say in the beginning, take a few steps toward each one and get a feel for it. So, okay guys, well, if this resonated, and just please like the video and comment if you feel called to. And I really hope that this helps you in your decision. So thank you, and I'll see y'all later on. Bye.